Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Hardmic on a Thursday night. It's Ryan Swift once again, and I had a lot to do here tonight, so you didn't really see me on the show much. I mean, you saw that little voice message at the GM office. Was that pretty nice? Yeah, I guess it was a little bit nice, but I'm finally here, finally sold a lot of things, and I'm here to talk to the roster about tonight. So, without further ado, I want to bring on my first guest, the man that didn't exactly do his job here tonight, but he did get a victory. So let's talk to him. None other than my enforcer and my security, Townsend. Townsend, where the hell are you?
I was prepared for a match, Swift, and here's the thing as well. It happened in the parking lot. You expect me to look after the parking lot as well as the arena?
But Townsend, I gave you surveillance for the parking lot as well. I mean, I think you're forgetting that too.
Man, Perk Angle, they're doing what they want, and it's very difficult for one man like myself and my good old pal Jonathan Reed to keep them at bay. I mean, it's almost like they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, and they get rewarded the main events for it. So why don't you do something like, I don't know, see if you could suspend them, see what happens then. More than likely they'll fucking come and attack. But give me more resources, Swift. Jesus
Townsend,
Christ.
I would
You're running
love
a
to do
wrestling
that.
company and you give me, the COH fucking awards show, you may sit at the back entrance all fucking night. And nothing happened. And Chris Aaron still got in. Swift, it's a very difficult role that you put me in. You've given me a lot of little resources. You expect me to still wrestle. Then last week on High Mike, you were stirring shit up with Richie Rose. I mean, what the fuck was that about? I had gone.
What do
I'd
you
gone to
mean,
my.
what's that about? I mean, you've talked trash about it consistently in the past. I was just trying to get answers about it. I mean, you still
I have
kind of do it
talked
to this
trash.
day.
I have talked trash about everyone on this roster to some fucking degree. Blacker, I've talked trash about him. I've talked trash about you. I've talked trash about everyone. Daniel Alliance, talked trash about him. Cone White, I'm the first man in the history of wrestling to tell him no. I've talked trash about fucking everyone. Richie Rose, there's no ill will towards it. You're in COH for a reason. I believe in you. I do believe that the rags to riches gimmick was suitably better for you, but you didn't do it. Maybe he did do it. I don't pay enough attention to Richie Rose, but it's no bad blood. I talk shit about everyone, and I get shit talk about me all the time. I guarantee once I'm done tonight, literally, I'm going to go after this recording session. I'm going to probably call my family. I'm going to call my daughter and be like, "Hey, how's it going being AMO Women's Champion?" And it's gonna be like, oh hell yeah, And then I'm gonna go to my trailer and fucking sleep, and I'm gonna turn on Hard Mic tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna hear, oh, Townsend can't do his fucking job. You should probably fire him. And I'm just gonna be taking that shit. If you're in this business, if you're in COH, trash talk goes here and from to and fro. So why are you getting your fucking panties in a twist? Like, it's Richie Rose seriously sitting around going, Townsend said a really mean thing to me, and I can't take it. No, he's not. You were prying. You were trying to make something out of it. If you want me to fight Richie Rose, I'll fight him. I'll do the exact same thing I did to your favorite Jarek Lawson tonight, and that is beat Richie Rose. But I think that opportunity is better put somewhere else. And do you know where I think that better opportunity is? That's with my guy, my protege, Jonathan Reed. I'd love to see Jonathan Reed have an opportunity on a show. I'd love to see him have a fight next week. Hell, you might want to give him Jay Jones. Whoa, what a match. See, I'm doing your job just like you should be helping me with your. I'm helping you with your job. Help me with mine. Give me more resources. Give me more security.
All right, Townsend. I see how you want to play it. You know what? Fine. But, I would love to see you and Richie Rose fight at some point. I mean, that was an interesting point you made. But after talking to Richie Rose last week, I know he wanted the opportunity to actually come at your face and kind of see what your problem is. So, Richie Rose.
The floor is his. Come on.
Richie Rose, if you're out there, you can confront him now.
Yeah,
Hello.
hi Townsend.
Hello, Richie. Welcome to the Townsend Hour.
Okay, well, call it what you want. But, yeah, I did want to talk to you about all that shit. And, what said you're upfront. I understand it. Trash talk does go around here, understandably. It just felt kind of weird that you added me when I never really mentioned you in the first place. But hey, I guess that's just all part of the business, right?
Oh, 100%, Richie. You and I both understand that. I've really wanted to work with you for a long time. I mean, when I got drafted to COH, and you were also you were one of the big three. We were both all announced at the same time. Myself, Jordan Brooks, who is now the world champion, and yourself. It was a big three coming from on about COH. We all came up here at the same sort of time. I was very excited to work with you, but we never got round to it. So I planted the seeds. Fucking call me crazy. Now, Richie, I want you to understand something. The trash talk, it was 100% meant. I meant everything I fucking said. I talked about a forge, right? I talked about how, as a security guy, I'm going to turn this place into a forge where people are going to be made into people. I ain't going to do some fucking stupid tournament going like, hey, face me every week. No, that's not how you make stars. How you make stars, you light a fire in them. And I hope I've lit that fire in you, Richie. I really do. Because otherwise, me bringing your name up during my security reports meant fucking nothing.
Well, it definitely did get me where it felt me, Townsend. I'll give you that. Because
I mean, you did really well in the Cruiserweight Classic. I mean, and I take credit for that, for lighting that fire.
Well, that's because I really had no one else to trust but myself, and, trying to prove someone wrong, and, I had to prove someone wrong, and it seems like no one else is mentioning my name besides you, rather. But, and I felt like I needed something to prove at that point, because at that point, I was the only one representing COH from that on forward. So I had something to prove in the first place anyway, but not only did I need to prove to everyone else that I was actually a good talent, but I also had to prove to myself that I was a good talent, and have to try and prove you wrong, because I need to prove at least something wrong, like my career actually means something here. You'd understand, right?
I completely understand, and I'd like to say, again, I lit that fire underneath you to work as hard as you can, and you represent us well. You are represented us very well, Richie. And I want to take credit for that, because without me speaking my shit about you, you'd probably be going around going, woe is me, it's Richie Rose. Woe is me, it's Richie Rose. But don't worry, I sorted it. I gave you some of my words, and it pushed you to do great things. Just like it pushes everyone to do great things after they've been talking to Townsend for a little bit. They get pushed to do all these massive, great feats of strength, and they become much bigger stars because they've talked to Townsend and they said, yes, you know what? I am bigger than this. I am better than that. And you know what? There's so many examples, and I'm not going to list them because I'll either get yelled at. But, I'm just going to say it happens. It's the Townsend effect, It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you want to fight me? That's cool. You're just going to have to earn it, though. Because, like I said 2 weeks ago, I'm fighting on my terms, and there is, a prize element to that. I need more stuff. I mean, Jarek Lawson's a good guy to beat because everyone loves him so much. So it was kind of nice beating him. So you're going to have to earn that, and I think the best way to do it is by fighting my protege, Jonathan Reed.
Are you
hold on, let me say something, right?
Yes, he does have to earn it. Yes, everyone in this roster has to earn their shot at anyone.
I never said I wanted to fight you, Townsend.
Well, you're missing out then. You don't want to fight me, that's fine.
I don't know if I really am. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's completely fine. Don't waste my time further then. So, if there's anyone else that wants to come at Townsend, please make yourself heard now, or I'll just find someone else.
Alright, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just intervene with this. Townsend, I think I've heard enough. I just have to talk about this real quick. First of all, I don't know what your point is with this, saying he has to earn a shot to fight you. Townsend, you're not at that pedestal yet. You're one of the bright stars in COH, but you're not
I've been at that pedestal for a long time. I've been at that pedestal for a long time.
You are not, and you're not in a position to say something like that to Richie Rose, and also somewhat taking accountability for some success. Are you kidding me? No, Townsend, that is not how we do
100%.
things around here.
100% I made him who he is. Now listen, right? If I didn't speak my shit on those security reports, you wouldn't have been pushed to do such great things in that Cruiserweight Classic. that you can earn your fight with me if you want it. You don't want it, don't waste my time. That's 100% it. That's fine. I want you to really want to fight me, because you don't. If you're like, oh, I'll just fight Tenzin here and now, you're not going to put your all in. You're not going to, give me a match that's worth fighting for. I've told you all, I'm a prize fighter now. I fight on my own terms, and that's it. If you don't want to fight me with everything inside you, and you don't want to earn that opportunity by fighting, going through all the obstacles that you have to, and hell, it's not even all the obstacles, it's just one. I just want you to face Jonathan Reed because I want Jonathan Reed to do something on the show. It's not an awful lot I'm asking of, but I want you to really want it, to fight me, because then it's a match worth watching. But hell, you don't want it, that's fine. Don't waste my time. I'll find someone else easily enough. But, you do want it, earn it. And hell, it doesn't. You just have to fight Jonathan Reed. I'm sorry, but I don't see the whole. Oh my God, you're asking to do the whole marathon. I'm asking you to have one
so
fight.
You don't rate
win or
Jonathan
lose.
Reed that much?
Win. Oh, fuck off with that twist in my word. Win or lose, I want you to show that you jump through a hoop for me, because no one's jumping through hoops for me. And you want to say, oh, you're saying this about Jonathan Reed. What are they fucking saying, bro? I'm a big advocate for Jonathan Reed. I love Jonathan Reed. Jonathan Reed's amazing. I want Richie Rose to fight him. Hell, if he win or lose, it shows that he wants the fight with Townsend. Swift, he wants that fight with Townsend. If he says, yes, I'll fight Jonathan Reed. It's not me saying, oh, I don't rate him. It's just Jonathan Reed. I'm saying, fucking take a gamble. Show that you're interested. Show that you want to be here. Show that you want to face Townsend, huh?
Right.
Okay, hold on. You kind of lost me at show me that you want to be here. What the fuck has all of this effort been? Through my success, may have you. You may have words, but you haven't gotten in the ring like I have. That's the thing. You may have spoken to me, but I got in that ring and did what I did best. And that is beat the shit out of people when I can. And I fucking hate the fact that you have to think that you are taking credit for my success that I've had so far by mentioning me, and you say don't waste my time. You wasted your time putting my name in your mouth in the first place. If you really didn't want to waste your time with me, you shouldn't have fucking mentioned me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You really didn't need to mention me at all. You didn't need to light this fire under me. You really didn't. But you did. And now, I don't need it anymore. Because I'm still in this ring. I'm still in COH. I have proven that I've wanted to be here. I've taken as many challenges as I can. If the Cruiserweight tournament wasn't enough of that, I don't know what to say. Okay? You may say words, but you can't take credit for what I've done in the ring. At all. I refuse. I refuse for you to take credit for my success because you said something. That makes no sense to me. But you know what? I'll move on. I'll move on from this whole charade, and I'll see what I have next week.
That's my mommy.
I love that.
I was wrestling circles around the best when fucking Richie Rose is still sucking on his mother's teat. Okay?
Oh my.
I have been here for so long, and for you to say that he takes more chances and he does a little more wrestling, what the fuck? I've been here longer than you, Richie. Like I said, I've been running around fucking wrestling circles around some of the best for a damn long time. Okay? So, you don't want that opportunity, that's fine. I'll give it to someone else. That is completely fine. I might have a Townsend-a-thon, okay? We might have a real cool thing going on there. All I've asked you to do is face my protege, Jonathan Reed, and you will not do it. And that's fine.
Well,
Townsend,
that's fine. I have a solution to all of this. I do. It seems like things are getting a little bit heated here, and we have taken up a little bit of time, but I will save that for next week. So Townsend, Richie Rose, I'm going to sort something out for you guys. This situation will be sorted. So just come by next week, and we'll see what happens. Well, you guys will see what happens. I already know what's going to happen. Well, that was a pretty interesting way to kick off Hardmic here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But, as you heard here on the show, I still have 3 more people to announce for the Endgame Chamber, and all spots are full. So later on tonight, just to let you guys know, I will be announcing the last 3 participants of that chamber match. But let's swiftly move on to none other than the 2 men I think are very pissed off right now. So, Texas
Where the
boys.
fuck is he? Where is he? No. Where the fuck are they? No, I don't quite understand this, Swift, and you can stay here for this. Don't even stay quiet for this, because you can answer this for me. And Justin, before this, I can be an asshole right now. I get to be an asshole today. Yippee! What the fuck was that shit? I thought we were supposed to have a fucking tag team, not a fucking clusterfuck where I'm supposed to beat fucking Blacko with a chair. What the hell was that? Like, I feel like me and Justin are both owed an explanation on what the hell happened out there.
I mean, I wish I could answer that, but...
Listen. Hold on, Switch. I'm sorry to cut you off because I think that's really rude of me. But I think there is only one explanation to this, and it's, gee, let's be honest. I would be afraid, too, to face one of the best tag teams to ever grace COH. That would scare me, too. So maybe what they did tonight, that just showed their real feelings. They're a new team. They're not ready to face a team like the Texas boys. Let's just be honest. They took the coward's way out tonight. They can say they won a match. They didn't win a match. They won a glorified attack. That's all tonight was.
Can you even say they won a glorified attack, though? I mean, congratulations. You know, Cliff did something important and relevant for once. You know, congratulations. But Blackheart, you couldn't even fucking put me down. You couldn't do shit. Congratulations. Pile driver on the concrete. Didn't I drop you on your fucking head as well? Like, what the fuck is this? We came out there for a tag team match, not this shit. Like, if that's what you want to do, I'm fucking down. I'm fucking down to drive your head into the fucking wall. Anything. I don't fucking care. You've done pissed me off again. Why? After fucking complimenting me and JT, you fucking, and then you called us, like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, I know you're fucking here, because security pulled us both off each other. Where are you?
You never cease to disappoint me, do you? I always love when you get angry. It makes me feel a certain way. It makes Daddy smile.
Oh my God.
No. If you're my dad, then you would be in prison right now. So please stop it. No.
You want a reason, don't you? That's all a part of the strategy here, you see. Because you want to call yourself the best tag team. You know what tag teams are about? Surviving through everything. And you did not. In the end, what happened? Something that doesn't really normally happen, did it? Justin got tapped the fuck out! By someone who's normally not good at submissions. So think about that!
I'm thinking right now about a team who couldn't even beat us straight up. I'm thinking about a guy who had to drag me out to the crowd to try to put me through a fucking table. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Take your fucking pity win, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you know, Cliff knows, Justin knows, and I know. You cannot beat us straight up. You cannot beat us in true tag team wrestling fashion. And you know it. And you fucking know it. Because what is this strategy about exactly? What does tonight get you? Nothing. You don't move up on the totem pole for tag team wrestling. You just stay right the fuck where you are. So you did this for literally no fucking reason at the end of the day.
I don't think you get it still. You still don't get it. After all this time, you still...
I know it's not about Swift, but like, what's
from
the
your brain, do you? You don't get it that violence creates a certain passion. Violence has a means and necessary way through everything. Even through tag team wrestling, violence has a means end. It's all a part of what causes. It's an effect, and I don't think you even get what else too. My history in this company started with tag team wrestling. That's a little fun fact for all you kids out here who don't know shit about this company.
Oh, that's crazy. It's wild. That's so crazy, bro. Like, I give a fuck. I don't give a shit what the fuck you've done in the past. I'm worried about right now. Right now, again, you've pissed me off.
That's what I want from you. I want
Did you just like me yelling at you? Is that what this is? We can go to a fucking counseling thing after this. If that's what this is about, we can go do that.
I love this because this is the cheat I want from you. I don't know why you don't get this. This is the Psycho G I love. This is the one I love hearing. The one that's pissed off, angry, ready to rip a man's head goddamn well off without batting a goddamn eye. This is the one I want to face. Not some melodramatic, oh hey, cheer for us, we're back together. I want this Psycho G.
Well, I think I get it right now. You're acting like Angel right now, you know? Acting like Angel right now. You really are, you know? You're acting like a massive bitch because of how I act when I'm with my tag team partner. You know, I don't know if Justin has anything to say. I don't have anything left to say. All I know right now is the only reason you're not on a hospital bed right now is because Swift has security between us two. That's it.
That's a shame, isn't it? Because even if you tried, you know damn well, I'm just going to keep coming back. Just like I always have, and just like I always will.
Oh, that's crazy. I can go off the cliff, too. I think Justin can go off the cliff, too. We can both do. Like, that's the thing, though. Blackheart, you're not alone in this anymore. You're not. Like, you can say, oh, I like pissing off G. But, like, I know Cliff don't.
Strategy.
Oh, it's strategy.
Here's the point.
Point.
Here's the point. The end goal is simple. By any means necessary. It's to storm this division, take it over by any means necessary, and put my hands firmly on the throat and grasp it, and take every single bit left of its soul and conquer it, like I should have a long damn time ago.
Oh my god!
And if I have to,
Casey, do you hear this?
If I have to leave many man a body, a man's body in the way, I will.
That didn't work out too well for you last time, did it? You said you were going to retire me.
That's really I think he's delusional, man. I'm not going to take.
No, I think he has. He's delusional with his plan. Like,
let's be real. Let's be real, Blackheart, because I don't know you very well. Me and you haven't had very many encounters, and I can say this clearly from hearing what you have to say. You want violence. That's what you want. You want violence. You enjoy violence. Well, fine. That's what you're gonna get, because me and G, we don't back down, and we're ready to go to war. So if you want violence, if you want issues with the Texas boys, if you want to storm the tag division, then I promise you, we're the first fucking team that you're gonna have to go through. So this is the last time that I'm gonna let y'all get the upper hand on us like that. Next time we step in the ring, it's gonna be a lot different. I promise you.
Well, JT, I'm very glad you actually said something about that, because ding, ding, ding! I've got an idea. Gee, I know you love my ideas.
I hate your ideas. Your ideas bring me tears and pain.
I'm sorry.
No, G, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. What do you got to say, Swift?
But, you know, as you saw, of course, we weren't meant to have that tag team match tonight, but, you know, things got a little bit out of hand. And I feel like there needs to be some kind of way where we contain this action. So, I have an idea. Next week...
Oh, God. Please, no.
I'm not sure if this is a first-time match, and I believe it is. But for the first time, Justin Tyler taking on Blackheart. But to ensure there is no violence going on the outside, for the first time ever in COH, a shark cage match. So you guys will be locked into your individual cages so you don't get involved.
You're locking me in a cage. You know what? I thought you were going to put him in a cage. You know what? That's fine. Okay. You know, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. I won't even show up to the building. I won't show up to the building.
Gee,
You'll
I
lock
need
me
you
in a
to stay
cage.
in
It
the
doesn't
cage.
matter.
I'm sorry. I need you to be in the
Happens.
cage so nothing
Well, I have to
happens.
go to Taco. Damn, I gotta go to Taco Bell. Then you gotta get my food then.
I'll get you a taco
Shit.
pasta food to cage, okay, before the match begins, so you're not too hungry. Is that good?
Okay, but anyways,
See, that's nice of you, Swift.
Thank you. I know. I try.
you know, your security shit, but you know, you do some things, right?
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm done. You know, Justin, you can say whatever. I'm fucking done.
I'm done too. I'm gonna let my wrestling next week speak for itself.
Well, boys and girls, you've heard it here first. Shark cage match next week. JC versus Blackheart. G and Cliff will be locked inside of a cage, so no funny business is going to be going on. I hope. Shouldn't be anyway.
Are
But,
we locked in the same cage?
No, it's going to be individual cages. You'll be in different cages.
Damn it!
But anyways, let's move on to our next guest, the man that picked up a pretty impressive victory here tonight over Marufuji, none other than my favorite guy that pushes me off trucks and never likes to stare at me for some reason. Breon Johnson, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. That I like Marufuji. He's a good hand. Really good hand. You know, came up short tonight, and I can understand the frustration because I've been on that road. When I first came up, I was on that road, and it sucks. But you got to keep pushing. He was facing top tier talent. Whether some people want to agree or disagree or want to dispute that, he was facing top tier talent. My record and my accolades speak for themselves.
Indeed, I do. I mean, we can go on for days about your accolades. I mean, you have a ton of them. Grand Slam champion as well, I believe.
Grand Slam and the first cruiserweight world champion.
Which is a really impressive feat, because a lot of people, betrayed the cruiserweight division, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I kind of was one of them. I did like my food for a little bit of time, but anyways, we move past that. But Breon, I actually do have a question for you, very serious.
Yes.
So, of course, last week we did discuss a little bit about the Warbeards, and tonight, they got back together. Your friends got back together, finally, and I was marking out just a little bit. But what did you think of that? I mean, I know you kind of called it.
Yeah, and if you noticed, I didn't come up to you and be like, "Hey, I called it," because that's not me. I have other things, I have class and dignity about myself, not to say something so trivial as "called it." I knew it was just a speed bump. That's all I knew it was, and it's fine. They're back together. I was I was not surprised. I was not surprised at all. And it's odd how it was a tie for tag team of the year. There was no disputing it. Even when myself and Carter Blackwell were in a tag team, we had just started and the Warbeards were still on top. So they are the true. Like I never saw it as a tie. It's always been the Warbeards. But what, 3 times in a row, 3 years running, tag team of the year.
And they
We
pretty
love
much
to
won
see
the
it.
award tonight too, pretty much, I'd say. I mean, they beat Park Angle, the tag team champions, and proved why they are the greatest tag team on earth. And I know they're probably going to quote me on that later, but sorry, Park Angle, Warbeards are the greatest tag team of all time and of this year, as far as I think. Anyway.
The greatest tag team of all time and the greatest technical tag team of all time.
Indeed, I mean, the technicality on display tonight was absolutely astonishing. But Breon.
Yes.
Anything else you would like to say to the amazing audience of COH here tonight?
No, not right now. I'm actually waiting to hear this announcement because, I am a businessman just like you. I'm waiting to hear that announcement for those last 3 participants.
Ooh, well, I'm glad someone's waiting for it. Well, it's gonna be pretty interesting. A pretty interesting announcement here tonight, and I know a lot of people are gonna be happy, and some people are gonna be unhappy. But unfortunately, that's how the world works, and blah blah blah. But we'll see who'll be entering that chamber here tonight. So, Breon, keep on tap for here tonight for that announcement.
Oh, I will. Trust me, I will. You have no worries about that. I will.
Oh man, makes me a little bit tense there. But thank you for your time, Brianna. We'll probably see you later on, so that would be pretty interesting. But let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, to let's see, who can we talk to here? You know what? Let's talk to two men that's had a very good night here tonight. None other than the Sus World Order. I'm just waiting for Mike to do his thing, because I like when he does his thing. Oh. Unless he doesn't want to do his thing.
Yo.
No, Evan, hey!
Yay.
Where is Mike? Do you know where he is?
I have no idea. I think he's too happy right now after that big successful win tonight.
Yeah, honestly.
I'd be the same way, like, shit.
Well, Evan, you know, it's interesting that you're actually here because before we get to Mike Angel talking about his victory, I know you guys have a tag title match coming up at Endgame, as announced last week, against Perk Anger for those tag golds. So first of all, I mean, seeing them lose to Warbit tonight, does that give you a little bit more hope going into Endgame? Do you think it affects it a little bit?
No, it really don't. And the only reason why I said that is because they got assaulted backstage. They had a little scuffle, whatever you want to call it, with the Warbeers. So of course they were probably going to lose tonight. Neither men were at 100%. Neither of them were at their best. Personally, I know Jordan Brooks is better than that. I know Crew's capable of better than that. So tonight, it didn't bring me hope or anything like that. It just made me notice that I have a possibility of beating them. And that's all I can go with. Possibilities and hope for the best.
And upon that, I mean, Mike Angel picking up some major momentum for you guys, beating an 11-time world champion. What was that moment like for Mike? You know, you being there for him, seeing that happen.
Honestly, I wish I could be out there watching the match, but I personally knew he wouldn't want me out there because he wouldn't want me to help him in any ways. He wanted to do it on his own. He wanted to prove to everyone that he could do it on his own. And I knew damn well he was going to win that match tonight, or at least come close. And getting the victory honestly brought a smile on my face for multiple reasons, but the main one, and I'm going to say this until it happens, and I'm going to manifest it. Mike Angel is going to be a world champion. Mike Angel has the charisma, uniqueness there, and more talented than most of the people on this roster. And he's hella loved by everybody, dude. You can't disagree with that now.
Oh, definitely I can't. I mean, Mike has something about him that just screams special. Like, there is something about them, and there's something about SWO in general, where I think you guys have a very good chance of winning that tag goal. But I do believe, Mike Angel, you here now?
Oh, thank you. I was going to let you talk. But oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you, best friend, Evan Dynamic, for the compliments. I appreciate it. But daddies and ladies, tonight was special. Tonight was, how would I say it? Bon appetit. Tone White, incredible talent. His talent backs up what he says. He is the greatest in this business. He's pushing over talent day in and day out. And this was an opportunity for yours truly, the Sus God. The Sus God has been pushing himself further and beyond. Let's not get it twisted. You know, I love tag teaming with Evan Dynamic. But there's this thing about single competition that I need to prove to the world, that I need to prove to everybody in this roster, everybody in this business here today, that I am that man. I am the fucking phenomenal, the Sus God, me. But after the cameras went off, you know, I said a little prayer. I prayed to Lord, you know, said a little prayer, and I saw Tone White, and I congratulated Tone. No disrespect, I congratulated Tone because I've never been pushed over like that. So, honestly, real talk, I appreciate the opportunity that I was given from Tone White. So, Tone, you're listening, the Sus God, the Sus Queen, the Sus One loves to tell you thank you from the bottom of his heart. Thank you for giving me the chance to showcase to COH, to showcase to everyone that was watching that I can dance with the big boys. Now that that's over, let's talk about Endgame. It's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. All right. The Sus World Order versus. I don't want to say it, but you know what? I'm not a hater. One of the greatest tag teams to grace COH Perk Angle, right? We had our fair share moments. They've beaten us. We've beaten them certain times, but they've gotten the edge over us. But like I said before in the beginning of Hard Mic, was it 2-3 weeks ago? This is a new sus world order. We are here to get what is rightfully ours, and that is the tag team titles. We've been scratching, clawing since we got together. We've been going after hump after hump after hump, jumping over hurdle after hurdle after hurdle to just get what is rightfully ours. And in that end game, we face Perk Angle for the tag team titles. It's going to be a slobber knocker, if you want to call it. It's going to be one of those fantastic matches. It's going to be one of the best tag team matches you've seen. And I'm not being cocky about it. I'm just stating facts, daddies and ladies. I'm just stating facts. So, at Endgame, you're going to see Perk Angle versus the Sus World Order. You're going to see one team come out on top. Literally. And to be honest with you, I'm not leaving Endgame with an L. And I'm not leaving Endgame without those titles. So Team Perk, I understand that you lost tonight. But let me reassure you that at Endgame, those tag team titles will be around the Sus God and the Dynamic One. You know what comes next? You want to know why? Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because we are the Sus Guys, the Sus Queens, the Sus Ones, the iconic, the dynamic, the psychotic, the exotics, the two men that fucks your mamas and daddy's bodies while your husband and wives wait their turn in the lobby, and your future tag team champions. We are the Sus World Order. Now that right there is what, Swift?
Two sus?
God damn it, Swift, you got it right, baby.
Oh man, I love that. I love that. If there's one thing I'm looking forward to on Endgame, it's definitely that tag team championship match. Tag team wrestling is definitely on the rise right now here in COH. But you know where else you can see great tag team wrestling? None other than Emma Wrestling.
I'm gonna reclaim all of this! All my fans, so many years passed by while I was stuck in them. I felt so stagnant, living life in the past tense. It's time to get back on and turn down everything stopping me now! I put up all these walls, no further I could fall. Could I destroy the town and still come out on top of it all? No more what could have been. We're the war within.
Hello and welcome back to COH Hardmic, and boy, don't forget to hashtag watch Emma Wrestling only on YouTube. Absolutely amazing content. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to cut my attention to the man. Well, actually, the man that is celebrating with his little PogChamp, so to speak, none other than Dave Henderson, making his way here again for some reason, but this time actually has some purpose. So, Dave, what are you doing?
I'll have you know, I always have purpose. I mean, I'm out here carrying both Honorbound and COH hard mics with my boys Team Perk Angle and my little PogChamp. But I'm here because Don has gone on ahead to go celebrate this victory, this hard-fought victory that, you decided to bring in a new, like the old rule of 10-minute matches to like put the odds against him. And what did he do? He won. I told you, this is what I'm saying. My little PogChamp has it in the bag. And I want you guys to think of how fitting it is that he beat Reed tonight. I mean, back in the Rumble, what happened? It was Reed. And tonight, it went full circle. And now it's my little PogChamp who came out on top. Now, he has let me know ahead of time that he wants me to inform Big Perk that he has his eyes set on that match. He will be focusing on it and putting in all his work after tonight once he's done celebrating. And he wanted me to tell Team Perk Angle that if they show up, that he's going to have some backup. Now, as a good friend of Team Perk Angle, I would like to say I'm not that backup. I love my little PogChamp, but I'm neutral grounds here. I've got all my homies' backs. Now, also I'd like to emphasize that part of Team Perk Angle. Not Perk Angle, that's somebody else. Former Olympic champion, Team Perk Angle. I know the social media guy seems to keep getting that one wrong. Anything else, Swift?
Well, another thing to touch on about your little PogChamp here, he will be defending that title against another member, well, somewhat of a member of Team Perk Angle, as you would say. Jay Mamba now announced to be his opponent for Endgame for the TV title, so does he have any thoughts about that?
Yeah, I don't know if my mic cut out there, but like I was saying, after tonight, after all his partying, he has told me that he will be keeping his eye on Big Perk, and he will be focusing on it. He's going to watch the tapes. He knows that in the last match they had, that he lost to Big Perk, but he's not going to let him keep down. He's going to focus, he's going to train, and next time he is hoping that it will be the other way around. And that if Perk Angle show up, he's going to have some backup.
And who would this backup be necessarily?
That part, I am not sure. All I know is it's not me, because as much as I love my little PogChamp, I also have a lot of respect for my boys in Team Perk Angle.
Oh my god, why? Why do you? Why do you have such respect for Team Perk Angle? They've done nothing nice to you.
They've always got my back. What do you mean?
Well, they
sponsor me. They always come to hype me up in Hardmics for Honor Bound. You're there. You should know this.
I just don't.
I mean, why do you hate them so much? What have they done that's that bad? I mean, sure, they've jumped a few people, but I think your security guard secretly has a little bit of love for them too. I mean, he's not really doing much. His excuse is, oh, well, it's in the parking lot, which, I mean, is still company grounds. He still has jurisdiction there.
I mean, you're right. I'm happy about
everyone else loves them. It just seems to be a you thing.
I mean, not everybody else. There is generally a lot of people that dislike them. But, it's whatever. We'll get to them later tonight. So, Dave, just one more thing before we move on here. If you had to describe your little PogChamp in one word after tonight, what would it be?
Champion.
Nice. I like that. Don Frost, putting that 10-minute time limit, I really didn't think you were going to be able to do it. But the last 3 seconds, that is something that is very impressive. So when you face Jay Mamba at COH Endgame, I absolutely can't wait to see what you do there. And don't worry, on pay-per-view, we're not having any time limits. Straight up one-on-one. So thank you for that, Dave. And Don, hope you're out there celebrating very well. So, let's move on to the man that unfortunately did lose his title tonight, but came very close to defending it. I want to talk to the man that is all about the money. None other than Mr. Reed, Eddie Reed himself. Eddie, business wasn't very good for you tonight, sadly. I'm sorry about that.
It happens, I don't take it personal. It was all about business, So Don came in there, did his thing. congrats to Don on that victory.
And yeah, it was very impressive. Literally came down to the wire 3 seconds away from it being a tie, and that would have been incredible. But Reed, just another thing. I mean, we did see you accompany Corvo a few weeks ago, and I'm not sure if you really touched upon that a little bit too much, but I just want to bring that up again. I mean, is there anything going on with that at the moment? Because I really haven't heard much since it happened.
Well, look, Corvo, I got my eye on him because he reminded me of me when I was young. You know, I did everything he's doing. I'm just, of course, I'm better at it. So I figure, I take him under my wing and show him the way.
Wait a minute. So you're claiming that anything he can do, you can pretty much do way better?
Yes, for sure. There's no other way to say that. I'm better at it. I think he could be just as good. And like I said, I'm gonna take him under my wing, show him the business, show him the way to the 1%ers.
Oh my god, I mean, that is a very bold claim, but Reed, since you're here, I actually want to bring on the man you've been trying to recruit for a while now, Carlos Corvo. Corvo, you have any reaction to this? He's saying he can pretty much do anything you do, but better, and that's why he wants to take you under his wing. Unless you made the man a little bit speechless, I don't know. Corvo, you there? I think I might be having some technical issues. Something wrong with Corvo's mic at the moment. But, yeah, I guess we're trying to fix that a little bit. But, Eddie, I mean, first of all, thoughts on Don Frost being the one to beat you for the TV championship here tonight? I mean, you guys have such history going back from the Rumble, being the final two, and here you are again tonight fighting for the TV title. Amazing moment.
Yes, it was. It was. Now, I mean, let's be real. Yes, he won. Did he deserve to win? No. He's just a commoner, so no, he didn't deserve it. But he beat me fair and square. I give him that, but he didn't deserve to win.
Oh, oh, that is very interesting. And just one more thing to touch upon what you said about doing everything better than Corvo. This man can literally knock you out. He is the knockout kid. He puts on the gloves. He can make sure you're out more than Deontay Wilder in that fight.
Oh yeah, I see him knock people out. I seen it happen, but he ain't me. That's what tells it off right there. I got him show him how to be me, and once he get there, he be more dangerous. See what I'm saying?
I mean, it's an interesting point. So let's say if you guys were, one day to actually have a full-on, somewhat of maybe a boxing match one day, you think you'd be able to knock him out? I mean, you are a significantly bigger guy.
Oh, most definitely. I believe I could do this. We could have a boxing match. I think that would be great.
Oh.
I think 1-on-1. I believe that would be great. I would love to have a match like that. A knockout match, 1-on-1. Come on, man. The people will love it. The 1%er will love it. And the money will shower me for this match.
So, are you somewhat maybe challenging him to a boxing match?
Let's do this. I would love to see this. Yes, let's do this.
Oh my god, really? So you want to fight Corvo in a boxing match?
Yes,
Match?
Yeah, me and Corvo, 1-on-1. Boxing match in the middle of the square circle. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Reed? You are a man of business, because that sounds like an absolutely amazing idea. And Corvo, I'm not sure if you're hearing this, but you know what? Let's do it at a more fitting place. COH Endgame. You guys will compete in the first ever boxing match here in COH.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this.
And Corvo, if you've managed to fix the microphone a little bit, thoughts on that? Oh man, I think you left them a little bit speechless again. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll definitely get some. Oh, yeah, not sure what's going on there, but you heard it here first. Endgame, Eddie Reed, Corvo, boxing match. It's gonna be amazing. Don't miss out on COH Endgame. Thank you for your time, Eddie Reed, and be prepared. You gotta get in camp straight away. You know that, right? Because like this is a few weeks away.
Oh, I'll be ready. Trust and believe that.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that boxing match between those two men at Endgame. But ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to my newest favorite team, my newest favorite pair of best friends in the world, Beer Milk. Richard, first of all, how was that getting a victory with your best friend Devlin O'Brien?
Well, to be honest, I'm the reason we won, but you know, but we don't really need to talk about that too much because I don't want to make the drunken man angry. You know, the drunken Irishman or whatever he wants to call himself. He like, you know, we were doing good. I was doing great. I was doing all the work. The only thing that man could do is scream at me. He screamed at me so much, so fucking much. Why did you scream at me?
I mean, he is a man that screams a lot, though, to be fair.
I think I know why he was screaming, and I think I know why he was so angry. You know why? It's because he did not drink any milk.
Oh. You know what? That is a fairly good point. Devlin, did you drink your milk?
Why the fuck would I drink milk?
Because milk makes your bones strong.
It does.
Look, you say you did all the work. Bullshit. You didn't do all the work.
Oh, dude!
It was most likely 60% me, 40% you.
60% you? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It was like 70% me and like 30% you.
No.
Honestly, yeah, come on, dude. Listen, okay, listen. You can say whatever you want. I'm the one who like I got the gas all out of him, and then you went in there, you did your thing, and you pinned him. It was pretty. It was right there. Everybody saw it.
No.
Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
You literally got in the ring and you wanted to tag out like that fast. It's like, what the fuck?
Because I got tired.
You got tired, you poor little fucking baby.
Are you calling me a baby?
Yeah. How do you get tired?
How does anyone get tired? How does anyone get tired?
I mean,
are you dumb? Are you dumb?
You should have more energy, mate. Maybe you should drink some beer. It'll give you more energy.
Beer kills my liver. Why would I drink beer? It kills my liver. I drink milk to make my bones strong.
Well, there's
I'm a big strong boy.
That's why you didn't have any energy then. Makes sense.
Whatever, man.
I mean,
a thank you would be nice.
A thank you? You want me to
thank you.
I'm the one that got the pin. You didn't.
You got the pin because I tired them out.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know, you hit him with two finishes, you couldn't finish, then you were like, I better tag in Devlin, maybe he'll finish it for me.
You know why I couldn't finish? You know why I couldn't finish? Because you didn't want to stop screaming at me, so I could not get enough leverage on them, so they kicked out.
Yeah, because you did dumb mistakes, you let them tag in, like what the fuck, you just stomped there.
Because I wanted to fight Brett. I wanted to fight Brett.
Guess what, I want to know the reason. Why did you want to fight Brett so badly? Why?
Because Brett beat me at the last pay-per-view. And I wanted to kick his ass.
Well, too bad you didn't get the pin on him. That would have been a better job than, beating his ass.
Oh, shut up, man.
But I'm the one who pinned him. So,
I'm better than you, so I don't really care what you say.
You're better than me, okay.
I am better than you. I beat you last week, didn't I?
Oh, wow, okay, so you beat me once. That makes you better. That doesn't mean jack shit.
Oh, yeah, and who was people cheering for when we ended the match? They weren't cheering for you. They were cheering for me.
Yeah,
because you
I'm
suck.
used to that. I don't get cheered much. I only get cheered when they want someone else to fucking lose that they don't like. That's when I get cheered.
You suck.
That's the only time I get cheered.
You're terrible.
Well, you're a little bit
I'm terrible.
You smell like beer.
And you smell like
go
fucking
shower.
milk. So
milk smells better than beer.
Not when it's out of date.
I don't drink out of date milk, bro. What the fuck?
You kind of smelled it in the ring, You must have spilled a bit over yourself or something.
Well, guys, beer and milk aside, I mean, you guys won while arguing out there for such a long time. Like, do you think maybe if you somewhat, like, were on the same page, maybe you would be an unstoppable force in the tag team division?
We would have been on the same page if he would have drank some milk like I asked him to.
No. We would have been on the same page if you didn't do dumb mistakes.
You see what I mean, Swift? You see how angry he is? I secretly, I think that this is his way of telling me that he loves me.
He does give a lot of tough love, to be fair. I feel like
in the match, you wanted to play fairly. I helped you out outside the ring and inside the ring. I even punched fucking Big Perk when he was like about to throw you out of the ring. Like, I helped you out. You didn't do jack shit for me.
Well, I kind of like.
Thing you did is you didn't fucking let him break the fucking pin up because you somehow missed him.
I was also the one beating him up outside when you were pinning Brett. Is that not helping you?
Not really. Because
Oh,
he's
okay,
beating
whatever.
him right outside.
Yeah, shut up.
I helped you because there was a person in the ring fighting you. I helped you. That person you're meant to attack, not the fucking person who's not the fucking legal person.
You know what I think, Richie BB?
Yeah, what's up, Swifty BB?
I think that, he needs some milk.
You need some milk.
He needs some
guys
milk.
are fucking
Need milk in a bag.
but you know, arguments aside, you guys did get the job here done here tonight, but you guys also did hear my announcement about the endgame chamber, and you two are both taking part in that chamber. So thoughts on you two being in the same chamber?
I mean, sure. I think I'm just gonna do the if me and Devlin face off in that ring at Endgame inside of the chamber, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing as I did last week. I'm gonna hit him with a panorama, and then I'm gonna pin him, and then he's gonna be eliminated from the match. It's that simple.
Oh, Devlin.
Very much you think you're gonna pin me when you've got other opponents in this match. You don't know who the fuck. You don't know what number you're gonna be. I don't know what number I'm gonna be. We might not even face each other because you might be eliminated in the fucking first round. All we fucking know.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what number I'm gonna be. Because I'm the fight. I'm the fight machine, baby. I'm the fight machine, man.
It doesn't matter who the fuck
No, it
you
doesn't matter.
eliminate. It's about winning. That's all I care about. I don't give two shits if you're eliminating. You're gone. Good riddance.
I know you.
But if I have to fight you in the ring, I will fight you. I'm going to win this elimination chamber.
Okay,
Devlin, what rightfully is mine. My title.
Let's talk for a second, okay?
Oh,
I understand. No, listen. I understand. I understand that you're scared of showing your true feelings. I know that you want me to be your best friend.
No.
Because we can be besties.
No.
And we can drink milk together and we can hold hands.
Hell no.
Okay? I understand that you are scared, and I understand that when you are scared, you get this mean side out of you because you're trying to hide your emotions. It's okay. You don't need to hide your emotions around me, Devlin. You can be honest. You can be open with me. It's okay. But as I was saying, it doesn't matter what number I'm going to be because I'm going to win the entire damn thing. If I'm number 1, if I'm number 2, if I'm number 3, 4, 5, or 6, I'm going to win. And I will become number 1 contender for the COH World Champion. And I will once again be World Champion.
Well, Richie BB, Devlin, I would love for you guys to stay here because, as you know, there was also a third man I announced for the chamber, and I want him to intervene here a little bit. None other than the 11-time world champion himself, Mr. Tone White. Tone, your opponents for the chamber are ahead of you. What do you think of these two? I mean, I know what you think about Devlin, but, you know.
Yes, I've already openly said what I think about Devlin, so I will not waste my time or energy or space or air on that sad sack of a man. But Adam Richards, oh man, I'm excited. We haven't really wrestled much here, at least in this company. So I'm excited to get in the ring with him. It's one of our bright young stars, you know. That's what I like to do these days. Wrestle the bright new young star peoples and give them platforms to succeed.
Like I did tonight when I wrestled Mike Angel. He's very good. A little too much, showboaty and twerking for me. But, wrestling is like ice cream. It has different flavors for everyone.
Interesting.
Well-
I do like that analogy. Sorry, Drew,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, like, I really appreciate what Tone said about me, because I'm gonna be real honest with you. Everywhere, like where I am right now, a lot of it is because of Tone White. Because Tone White is the man who discovered Adam Richards. He's the man who discovered what Adam Richards can do. Okay, if it wasn't for Tone White, I would not be in the position that I am today. And once Endgame is done, if me and Tone do meet in the middle of the ring, I will thank Tone White again for being in the position that I am, because I will be the one who will pin Tone White in the middle of the ring.
I like that. I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate all the good tidings and well wishes. I appreciate that you think that you're going to pin me in a chamber match, but I will let that slide because next week I'm on to another person. So,
Oh, Tone, you know what? I'm glad you actually mentioned that, because I know in the Tonathon you had your list of people, and the next person that was set for the Tonathon was Jay Jones, but unfortunately right now he's going to be out for just a little bit since he has to take care of some injuries. But I'm very happy that we have Adam Richards on the roster right now, and I think you know where I'm heading with this, Tone.
I see where you're heading, and I understand. I know what you want, but a match between us two, a solo singles one-on-one match—that's big box office. You know wrestling. I've been in this company for a very long period of time. We could not give it away for free.
Oh, come on!
For free? What do we look like? Some idiot in Jacksonville?
Some people don't have
No.
money, you want to support the people that don't have money? Are you a
I
bad person?
understand. No, I'm not a bad person, but I'm not some idiot in Jacksonville who's gonna hotshot matches to try to pop a rating. God, no. We'll have to do that and it's special, and it's gonna be great. But you know who I do want to face next week?
Who do you want to face, Tone?
Lot of great options here. Give me Don Frost.
Oh, you want the newly crowned TV champion, Dave's Little Pug champion, the ring next week?
Yes, I do. He's on my list.
Oh, I guess we're jumping the line and Don Frost next week, as Goldberg would say, you're next.
I don't know why you said that. You know I hate that man with the passion of 1,000 suns.
Oh, what, do you
Speaking
like
of which,
Gage?
do I like who?
Gage? You like Gage a little bit more?
Anyway, just as a side note, I appreciate the opportunity of being in the chamber match, Mr. Swifty. I understand that there may be some blowback because of my stature in the company, that you're putting me in this position, but I feel like I've done nothing but earn it, so I'd like to thank you for that.
Of course.
I'd also like to say, just as a general statement, this is the best company in the world. There is no company better than this. And if you want to test how good you actually are, you come here, because this is where the talent is. This is where the big boys play. And I think that we have the best roster in the entire world. And I will continue to prove how deep that roster goes when I start going through people and we start working, we start wrestling, we start having fun, we start having matches, we start rumbling. And I think that when you are in a position that I'm in right now where you pretty much call your shot, it's very interesting to see who answers. And seeing all the talent that we have and seeing the Warbeards get back together, that's exciting. That's fun, fresh and flirty. That's great. We also have Dad Blackheart. That's, someone will like that. Now. Yeah, someone will say that. Guess they all like Daddy's milk too, but we'll get there eventually. And then, we have a lot of things that'll grab a lot of eyeballs. And I think that when you are watching a product such as ours, you will get everything because, like I said earlier, wrestling is like ice cream. There's different flavors, and there's something for everyone, and that's what this company
About
provides.
this ice cream is for this company. Our ice cream has been here for 9 years, non-stop. We haven't gone nowhere. We have been here doing our thing for the longest amount of time, and Tone has been there since the beginning. And, you know, I've heard a lot of disrespect about you over the last few weeks, you know, from a few people. A few people were like, oh, Tone, in the spotlight once again. Oh, why is this guy always here? But you want to know why? He always puts in his best. He has been a pillar of this company for 9 years. He will always be here. He is trustworthy and he is damn well talented. And you know, Tone, you don't deserve some of the disrespect you get from some people, even on this roster or even outside this roster, because you've been here, you've been loyal, and you're genuinely one of the greatest people in this business. And to even have you in a match in the ring should be an honor to some people. And that's what I got to say about that.
I appreciate that. Adam Richards, I'll see you. You know what? I think I want to give it away for free.
My speech helped?
Yeah, let's do it. Next week, Adam Richards, Don Frost, you're after that, and then Richie Rose, you're after that.
Let's go!
Well, Tone. Can't wait for next week, man.
It's going to be exciting.
Tone White, Adam Richards, once again in the middle of the ring, one-on-one's going to be...
In the most important ring in this business.
100%.
See you next week, kid.
See you next week, Papa.
You know what else is a popper in this community? Ammo wrestling.
I'm gonna reclaim all of this. Take it back with all my things. So many years passed by while I was stuck in limbo. I felt so sticky, living life in the past tense. It's time to get back up and tear down everything stopping me now. I put up all these walls, no further I could fall. Can I destroy the town and still come out on top of it all? No more what could have been. We're the war within.
Hello, ladies. Welcome back. Papa Ammo, great, but you know what else is great? Honor Bound on Friday nights. Tone, tell him what's happening.
Yes. So, thank you. You know, usually I'm very well prepared for these cut-ins to promote the show, and I'm going to. I am, but I actually have everything right now. So, big show tomorrow. So next week or this week, you know, I'm a little flustered. Haven't really had to do a quick ad like this. We have an Honor Bound World Tag Team Title match tomorrow night.
Ooh, who's that between?
It's going to be New Dawn versus Davion Caldwell and Jeremy Barmore.
Oh, do you think they're going to usher in a new dawn on Honor Bound?
I wish you didn't say that.
What?
But you did, so I accept it. Anyway, and then, big news. Our world champion will be in the building tomorrow night. Ooh. He will be wrestling. Now, his opponent is some local indie kid. That was his request, and that was the only way I was going to get him in the building. That was his request. So he is. He'll be facing some indie kid, maybe Dragon X or somebody from Ghetto Gospel.
Crimson
I don't know.
Can we bring Crimson Chin back for that?
Maybe. But yes. Other than that, we have Christy Redding versus Harmony Rose. Harmony Rose hasn't really wrestled much. She has been in the COH developmental system known as Honor Down. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it now. And she's been training, so she'll be, she'll be debuting tomorrow night. Big main event tomorrow, though. Josh Wolf, North American champion, will face Ryan Swift.
Hi, that's me.
In our main event, that is you.
That is me.
And then we have a clash. That's the main event, but I like to spice things in the middle. We have Eve Stokes versus Amber Reed. Those two always put on fantastic matches. And then something I'm really excited for. Back in the day, we implosion of sorts with the Faithless But now we have an implosion of the shotguns.
Oh my
Tyler
God.
Jones will face Jordan Shadows. The shotguns implode tomorrow night on Honor Bound, 6 o'clock Eastern.
Hold on, you giving that away for free?
Yeah, for free!
Oh my goodness, for free! Friday nights at 6 p.m. EDT. That sounded commercial, didn't it? That sounded like a commercial. And do you know what?
Yeah, you did really good. Good job.
Thank you. And every Friday night, right after Honor Bound and after Honor Bound Hardmic, you can check out the D'Amelia Show on Hulu, exclusively streaming. Very good. But
Are you getting paid for that? You keep promoting it like you're getting paid.
Listen, I keep my sponsorships at a minimal. I can't. But if you want to check it out and see what I mean, you could. But
No, I'm good. I'll just watch Squid Games on Netflix. 111 millions of people watched it. It's the biggest show Netflix premiere. You can watch that over anything else because there was nothing else that came out on Netflix in the past week that was any good other than Squid Games.
You know what else is on Netflix? That Addison Rae movie. He's all that.
Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Yes, enough about movie talk. Let's get into our main event here tonight on Hardmic. It's Team Perk Angle. Yeah.
Yay, Perk Angle.
Yeah, Mamba, I like you. Mamba, let's get to you first, actually. Let's talk a little bit about tonight. You saw what happened out there. Don Frost is the TV champion, and you're taking him on for the TV championship. So, immediate thoughts on facing Don for that title.
First off, congratulations to him. I did not expect him to win with 3 seconds left on the clock. But it is what it is. Endgame is going to be very interesting since it's the second time we faced ever. So,
Hey, Big Bird, come on. Get a little bit more excited for this. Come on, TV title opportunity.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Brett Curtis has that title. I held that title. I know Brett and Jordan ain't here. But come on, you gotta get a little bit excited for that. It's your big opportunity. You beat Tone last week. Yeah. You didn't really get the win this week. You weren't Ben though.
Yeah,
you weren't Ben though.
That's
looking real
unfortunate.
strong,
But,
looking real big, looking real jacked. But yeah, okay.
we
Endgame.
didn't win.
Talk about Endgame. Talk about Endgame.
We won yeah. I'm positive in my ability to win tonight. But not Endgame. Yeah, that's the pay-per-view name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know Don said that he's gonna be studying tapes and studying me, but
You don't need to study those.
that's really not an option because I'm a very unpredictable man.
Yes, sir.
I, as Scott Steiner says, am a genetic freak, and there's no real way you can study me. Because, I'm always learning.
Brett's teaching you.
Can't really study somebody who hasn't really gone into their full potential yet. And I'm gonna start unlocking that full potential at Endgame. The TV championship. Unfortunately for Don, that's gonna mean he has another short reign with the TV title, but not my problem. But let's talk about tonight. Beer Milk, I still hate that name.
But it goes so well.
No. You won, but did you really win? Beer Milk? Is Beer Milk still a unit? You heard them earlier. They were minutes on end. I don't know. We might have lost, but we won the psychological war.
Yeah, you're making a good point. You know what? You're making a good point there. Because they were arguing. At Team Perk Angle, we always going to be a unit. As you said, I heard what you were saying in the chat, Mamba, Big Perk. We a family. We a family here at Team Perk Angle. Team Perk Angle. Let me remind you, it's a team at the start. Social media guy, you little bitch. But we're a family. We're a family at Team Perk Angle. We have the Fleet as well. The Fleet are also considered our family. So when we look at tag team formations, such as Beer Milk, very stupid name.
Right.
It's just It's very aggravating. Very
The
aggravating.
best name in the business. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Oh my
Shut
god,
up.
Mamba, come
Shut
on.
up.
That was mean, man.
It's very aggravating to see these stupid tag teams forming when we have tried so hard in the tag team division as your tag team, as one half of your tag team champion. Sorry, it's very aggravating, very annoying to see little stupid tag teams form for a week. Because I've tried very hard. We've tried very hard at Team Burke Angle to build a tag team division with the Warbeards and with fuck was your stupid name, Swift. Power Rangers, Mega,
The greatest tag team
Mega-
this year, Megaforce? The Megaforce?
No, that was a terrible name.
That was not a terrible name. Come on, that was mean.
That was a revolting name. It made me throw up.
I don't like what they
You know what's a terrible name? You know what's a terrible name? Team Perk Angle.
I agree.
Oh.
That's a terrible name. Get rid
Put
of
some
the team.
respect on the
Oh.
name, Richard.
Listen. I'm
Oh.
gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with you guys. One, you say that we formed a team. Motherfuckers, you know we didn't form a team. Swift, the GM, put us as a team. And
Hey,
then
you
he
know
put a
what?
fucking hold on. And then you put a fucking stupid name on our fucking tag team seemingly because of Adam. So just let that clear. We're not a fucking team, so you don't have to fucking worry. This was a one-time thing.
You say fucking too much. Listen, you need to stop swearing so much, okay? Swearing. This is a family-friendly show, okay? We a Team Burke
Why are
Angle.
we being family friendly? Come on, Chris.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You just said the
Okay.
F word.
Huh?
You just said the F word. You can contradict
What?
yourself.
He didn't.
He did.
I
He
didn't.
just said fuck.
No, I didn't. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Swift. Relax there.
Assuming? Where's your evidence? Cite your sources.
Oh, whatever. Just go on, guys. Go on. What do you want to say?
Okay, you know what, Mamba? I feel like you've had a great time to talk. Maybe go get some food. Maybe put your head in a book or something. Yeah, go look at some tapes there for Dolph Ross.
Yeah,
I need to talk to Swift real quick. Is that right?
Oh my god. What do you want to talk about, Crude?
I'm gonna just wait for him to.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, good.
Go on, Christian.
You still annoy the fuck out of me.
What a surprise.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I can't help but to listen in on Hardmic and hear your obnoxious fucking voice. I still fucking hate you so much, and you don't even have a job as an active competitor here. I wish I didn't take your job away because I really would like to beat your ass. Hey, paperwork though, paperwork.
Okay.
You know that loss? Hey. You know that loss we got tonight?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first ever loss that me and Jordan had as a unit, as a tag team, in a 2-on-2 situation. It felt really fucking bad. You know, it's great to see the fucking Warbeards. Great, I love seeing the Warbeards. Great, best tag team of the whole century, best tag team of the world, all time. I don't care. I feel like every time I come onto Hardmic, our name is always the main thing to be talked about throughout every fucking conversation. I feel like I heard Breon talk about it. I feel like I heard Susswood Order talk about it. Of course, they talked about it. They had that match at Endgame. I will talk about that in a bit. Who else talked about us? Don talked about us because J Mamba, Big Perk, was he's getting his opportunity, and he is a full-fledged member of Team Perk Angle. And just so many people like to bring our fucking names up, and I don't blame them. We are one of the biggest things going on COH. One of the biggest thing going on COH. We are the world champion. We are the tag team champions. We were the TV champion. We're not the TV champion anymore, but we will get the TV championship back. But the point is, we could go to Endgame. We could lose everything. We're still the biggest fucking thing here. Ain't nothing gonna break us. We're a family, J Mamba said that, Big Perk said that. But I heard about this little announcement you're making for the chamber thing. And I'm kind of a little scared about that. Because I know how you are, Swift. You being the little rat that you are.
Rat? I mean, that's a bit rude, but...
Rat. That's what you are. You love to put us against each other. Put everybody against each other, really.
That is not true. That is not true. I just like to
not true.
test
That's not
friendships
true.
and loyalty. Like, for example, if you guys ever fought against each other for that title, I know you guys would absolutely kill each other straight away. Which makes me question the loyalty to each other in the first place. But, you know, go ahead.
There you go again. I love that. I love that about you. You're a real nice guy, Swift. Real nice guy. Deep down, a horrible person, disgusting person. I'm not even gonna call you a person. You're a disgusting creature. This disgusting thing. Always try to put us against each other. You say we're gonna kill each other if we ever got. Of course. Why would we put 50% into something? We put 100% into everything we do. I'm a very hardworking person. It took me a long time to get to this place in COH. It took me about 1, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. But while I'm here, I might as well stay while you do an announcement. I might as well stay while you go for everything else. Of course, I love being here with you, Swift, Ryan.
Haha. It's so funny. It's so funny. You know that. You know, I actually have another question for you before we go into any announcement. How does it feel that Jordan Brooks will always be better than you in every single way possible, and he's not even that good? How does it feel that you corrupted Jay Mamba's mind as soon as he came on here and became a hot prodigy? How does it feel that you corrupted the mind of Brett Curtis as well to be on your side? How does it feel that you are the biggest bitch to exist in this universe?
You make me sound like the bad guy. That's really mean. Really mean. That broke my heart, really. Firstly, I haven't corrupted anybody. Jay Mamba. I really want to see that man succeed. And how's that guy going to succeed? How is a kid going to succeed? He needs someone. He needs people who are going to help him. With Jay Jones, he wasn't getting that. He was getting some sad little lonely man, down on his luck every week. I'll get him next week. What he needed was a successful bunch of people to make him a successful new prodigy. And guess what? We're doing that, aren't we? He has a TV title match. He beats on White. Big prodigy right here you got. I haven't corrupted a man. I haven't corrupted a single person. Brett Curtis and me go way back. Brett Curtis and me, we go way back from when he was first in Honor Bound, COH. When he was first there, he got fired. I knew him then. I was there for him. And we did our shit. We fucked it up everywhere else we went. And then we came to COH. I came to COH. I got him into COH. I helped him. Succeed. He is a TV champion now. He is a part of Team Perk Angle. He is one of the hottest things on COH with us. Didn't corrupt him. I helped him. And your other question, how does it feel to be better or worse than Jordan Brooks? Nobody in Team Perk Angle was better than the other. Okay? I need you to remember that. So nobody in Team Perk Angle was better than the other.
Okay. Alright, what have you
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't shut up. Shh. Mwah. Nobody in Team Perk Angle was better than the other. We are all equals here. We all help each other grow. We all help each other personally. Mentally, physically, we train our minds and our bodies. But what you like to do, as I said before, is you like to put a wedge in between people. You've done it with bad guys. You've done it with good guys as well. You managed to fuck APH's mind up so much that he broke a fucking television with his dumb, big-ass forehead. You managed to fuck up so many teams on Honor-Bound. You managed to fuck up so many people's lives. Why am I the bad guy here? Why am I the... You're the corrupt GM. You're that stereotype of the bad guy corporate boss. But everybody seems to fucking love you for some reason. But please, try and drive a wedge in between us even more. Please try.
I'm not gonna drive
I
a
dare
wedge
you.
between you two. You know, you settle me as this kind of evil person as well. I don't quite get what you're getting at. I don't do that. I like to test the friendships between people because things shouldn't be able to drive a wedge if you have a true and strong bond with someone. So, Crude, you know what? I'm sick of hearing your stupid little mouth ramble for so freaking long. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna make that announcement you've been waiting to hear.
Oh,
You
I'd love to
think...
hear it.
Oh, I know you would, and you know, I know you think of me as this very unreasonable person. Maybe very, I don't know, terrible? I guess terrible? I
Yes.
don't know.
Villainous.
But I'm fair.
Despicable.
And as much as I hate to say it, you are a talented individual. Up to, you know, a certain bar, of course, but you are a talented individual.
Is that the retiring Ryan Swift for?
Whatever. But, you know, you and Brett Curtis are very, well, are a little bit of talented individuals. So, I'm going to announce the last 3 participants of this chamber, and I think you know where I'm going with this. So, it is going to be you, Mr. Crude, your tag team partner, your friend in quotations, Brett Curtis, but also the man you tried to screw over tonight, Oliver Windsor. So, how do you like those ham and greens, huh?
I feel like the saying is, how do you like those eggs?
How do you like
I
them
don't know.
apples? Do you like apples? Do you like them green? Do you like them ripe? Do you like them gone off? You seem like you like expired food. Maybe you should get a whole loaf of bread and eat it. And eat away your sadness when Oliver Windsor kicks the shit out of you. And when Brett Curtis turns his back on you because he wants that world title more than anything in the world. Or maybe you do the same to him. I don't know. But I know what you truly want, Crude. I know when you look at Jordan Brooks in the back, when you look and when you're out there, all you can look at is his world heavyweight championship. And I know that's all you want in the world. And I know you're going to sacrifice every single thing to be that champion. So I would love to see what you're gonna do in that chamber.
No, and no, fucking no, okay?
Oh, what? You're gonna say no to the opportunity of a lifetime? Huh? You telling me you don't want it? You don't want to face Jordan Brooks for the World Heavyweight Championship? Because he's your friend? Is he your friend? Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm leaving, fuck you, fuck COH, fuck Honorbound, fuck Tone, I don't like Tone either, fuck you, Ryan Swift, fuck you, deep down in my heart, deep down, hate is a real strong word, I fucking despise you as a person, despise you as a wrestler, despise you as a GM, I'm glad, you know what, I'm glad you're on Honorbound, good, hope you do well there. Please.
Have fun
Stay the
buddy.
Stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, what? Are you scared this is gonna drive a wedge or something? I guess we'll have to find out at COH Endgame. As you heard it, the full chamber has been announced now. It's gonna be Adam Richards, Tone White, Devin O'Brien, Crude, Brett Curtis, and Oliver Windsor. So this would be very, very interesting. But I see that Jay Mamba actually has something to say. Mamba?
No, it's more of a question.
Okay, what's up?
So you say that you like to test the friendship of tag teams, factions. I mean, then why didn't you do it with the Warbeards?
I mean,
you didn't question.
I have, though. That's the thing. I've done it in the past. Like, going into Swing Vote. I mean, I know you weren't exactly there for that time period too much, but there was a time where I did test the Warbeards as friends, and it turns out, I mean, as of tonight, they are absolutely loyal to each other, and I'm sorry, Mamba, but your friends, I don't think they're exactly loyal to each other, and I think you'll see that unfold at Endgame.
And how do you know that?
Oh, because I know these people, and I know what they do. They have been a thorn in my side for a long time, and I know they are all here for very selfish reasons. And when it comes down to being a world champion, it's going to break them apart.
I mean, if you think about it this way, even if they all fight for a world championship, at the end of the day, Kurt Angle's still champ. Kurt Angle still has a world championship in her possession. That's not going to wedge us apart. That honestly makes no sense. I know there's other people who would do it. Honestly, I think the Beers would do it at this point of how desperate they've been with the world championship. I mean, you suggest that we're dysfunctional and we're just trying to benefit off this for our own selfish reasons.
Mamba, listen,
It's
I know
impossible.
you're the new kid around here, and I know you haven't been here for too long, but I've been doing this for years, and I've seen many groups come and go, and I've seen it all. And I'm just gonna say this before we move on, but Perk Angle, don't waste your time. That's all I have to say about that. But let's move on to a man that I've been waiting to hear from for a very, very long time now, and we haven't heard from him since Bound for Honor. So it's none other than the man that returned here tonight to help Oliver Windsor in a very heartwarming moment. None other than Bill Dern. Now, Bill, a lot has happened to you over the last few weeks, and I just want you to take me back all the way to Bound for Honor. What was going in your head from Bound for Honor to what happened here tonight?
You know, so for a person who is waiting on the edge of the clock, took a long time getting here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I get caught up sometimes.
No, I understand. Swift, you talk the amount of speculation that's been going on around me and Windsor has been a lot. A lot of it was justified. A lot of it was a little outlandish. Lie. But yeah, I don't want to focus on what happened at Bound for Honor too much anymore. What happened, happened. What I want to emphasize is what happened tonight. Because I was in that parking lot, and you know, whether you want to argue whose jurisdiction a part is doing security, I don't really mind. In fact, I'm a lot thankful what kind of happened. Because I was standing out there, and I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. In a lot of ways, I wasn't. But when you get jumped the way you get jumped, and when you get dropped on your head, you know, the way one does when getting pile driving onto concrete, it has a special way of sort of knocking some sense into you. And I think that's just kind of what happened in a large grand scheme of things. So, you know, this whole idea is like, oh, we can't find Bill backstage. Where's Bill? What's going on with Bill? What's going on through his head? I'll tell you exactly what I did. Whenever I kind of, you know, scraped myself off of that concrete, I knew what I needed to do, very simply. I went to the medical room real quick, you know, just to make sure I wasn't concussed or, you know, bleeding from the head or anything, you know, too absurd. And when I was good, I went and I found Windsor, and we went and we talked. And now I know not everything has been worked out fully, and, you know, we still got learning to do, but I apologized. I've been a terrible tag team partner. I've sucked, quite frankly. I've left people alone. I've left people behind. For what? To watch footage? I could tell you how many times before this that I've watched footage. It's not a lot. But yet I continue trying to watch that footage, trying to find that special place where I messed up or where everything went wrong. And what actually went wrong was probably before then, probably maybe even after then, and how I treated going into that tournament. I thought it was a me thing, and afterwards I also thought it was a me thing. You know, looking at the tape, trying to figure out how I messed up, how I need to get better in the ring, when in actuality it had absolutely nothing to do with me in the ring. It was about my mentality and how I treated the people around me. And I know some of this is, just kind of me venting at this point, Swift. And, if you have any actual direct questions, feel free to cut me off and ask them. But I'm just going to continue to kind of vent so people can actually get the right story in their head. But yeah, I got tired of trying to get this title the way I was getting it. Because I was going down a dead end road, a road that wasn't going to be beneficial for me or anybody else. It would end up hurting me, and I think it'd end up hurting other people more. So the commitment that I made tonight to myself in Windsor was to do it the right way. And I can explain what the right way is in a little more detail, because I was, going through this footage and memorizing all these stats and what moves I could have hit, when I could have hit them, all of these extra things, adding layers upon layers. But I was beating myself, I was beating Windsor, and I wasn't focused on the people that actually needed to get beaten. Because you see, the people at the end of the day that are the sole reason that the Warbeards are back and dedicated to get stronger than ever is Team Perk Angle. Now, this isn't a journey or a cavalry to break them up. I'm not trying to break them up. I don't know why you're trying to break them up. I think that's petty. But, yeah, I know. You also try to break us up, and look where that got you. I think you're speaking nonsense half the time. Anyway, you talk too much. But yeah, if I really want to be the COH World Champion, and if I want the Warbeards, let me correct myself. If I want the Warbeards to be COH World Champion, I want it to be done the right way, with each other in our corner. And now, Swift, I'll give you props. You made the right decision. You gave Windsor that opportunity. He deserves it. He's been fighting diligently forever. He's never wavered. He's had fun. Who hasn't had fun? I've had fun. I'd like to have fun again. But giving him that opportunity to be the number one contender after everything that he's gone through is deserved. A lot of those people deserve that shot. I don't know about some of the other people. Let certain names, be filtered through that, and time will tell. But it's deserved. If anybody should have that opportunity, I think it's Windsor. Now, do I still want the things that I wanted? I mean, I don't think I ever contradicted what I said. When it comes to, I think it'd be cool. I'd like that spot in the tournament, or in the chamber. But I don't need it right now. I don't deserve it right now. Just
I mean, Bill, it has been a long road for you. I mean, we have seen, I guess, the whole thing with you and the Warbeards over the last few weeks, especially, and Perk Angle really did try to set you guys apart, which makes me sick, and I know you don't feel like you deserve a spot there, or need it, necessarily. But, Bill, I know you've rewatched that tape many and many and many times, as you were saying, and I don't know, I feel like I'm not I can't tell the future or anything, but I feel like now is possibly a very good time for you to win the World Championship, and I feel like at some point, as of now, I think you're destined to be the World Champion. And everything that Jordan Brooks has tried to do these last few weeks, and everything he's done entirely since being on the COH roster, has made me sick. And I know you just want to be the world champion, and the War Bids as the world champions would be amazing. And Bill, I'm not sure how you feel about this, but I feel like it's time. I feel like the wait is done. I feel like you've worked so hard for a moment like this, and I feel like you've learned a lot, even since Bound for Honor. And I'm just going to suggest this in front of you, and I want this to be completely up to you. Because I know you've done a lot of thinking as of late. But what I think is the best solution is have Ollie enter that chamber, but also have you fight for that world championship against Jordan Brooks. So what do you think about that?
Swift.
So
you suck at timing. I've said from the very beginning I'd like to run it back. I think it's I guess you're right.
Oh.
I think let's do it.
Hallelujah. Let's go. Tone, we got him. Tone, we got him. We secured the fucking bag. We secured the bag. He
secured the bag.
He secured the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. COH Endgame, the main event. Bill Dern takes on Jordan Brooks for that World Heavyweight Championship. And Jordan, if you're out there listening, you're going to pay for everything you've done. Bill, what do you have to say after that match being made? Anything you want to say to Jordan Brooks since he's not here?
After one of us ends up taking that title, we're taking those tag belts too.
Oh. Sorry, pause to this match real quick since you're here.
What
was that? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Definitely wasn't eating anything when you were doing that.
At Windsor Hut.
Yeah, Windsor Hut, of course. Only the best pizza, especially the $69 pizza and Hot Nice. So, I am excited. This was on par to be one of the best matches, one of the best sequels that we've had in this company in a very long time. I cannot wait to see these two men work and, show us how good their work rate is, because apparently that matters in 2021. But I'm excited. I am so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
I could tell. You're very hyped. I'm very hyped. Bill is more focused than hyped, to be honest. I know he's very focused on taking that title, and as you heard here, he's not only looking to take that world title, but those tag team championships too. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and don't miss Endgame, which will be on November the 6th, Saturday, November 6th, and don't forget to watch COH next week, and Honor Bound tomorrow night, 6 p.m. EDT. Thank you all for listening. Good fight. Good night. And like I always say, never, ever, ever, ever get those termites.